Endgame 2050. A message to Moby. Hi, this is Susie650, and a couple of weeks ago I done a video on Extinction 2050. If you haven't seen it, please look back and have a look. It's me asking a question and not getting an answer. And I should imagine I'm not the only person that will get on with this, because it's such a poignant question. It is a class structure question. It is a fact of we're poor and they're not. And that's all that I can see it as. Because nobody is addressing the situation. I'm not rich by any standard. And I'm certainly not in a point of where I'm not trying to do things for the planet. But this is how it's coming across. Just to highlight, if you haven't seen this before, as I say, please look at the early go. It is called Extinction 2050, a question from Moby. Please feel free to have a look at it. I'm waiting for a reply that I asked Moby to give me publicly, so that other people could see, so that we could find out exactly where we stand with it all. The situation is that in the latter part of the documentary / movie, don't get me wrong, the whole start of it, there was not one thing I could disagree with. There is so many things that humankind is doing that is causing problems with this planet in ways that you probably could believe. And if you haven't believed, you need to look up a little bit more, because mankind generally is just knackering the planet out a bit. But the one thing that he did point out, one of the main serious points, is the plastic, and that basically, you know, we are abusing our planet to a destruction. Please eat healthier. And that's where my point came in, and I went, hold on, eat healthier. Look through this section, because he was talking about veganism. I have no issues with those that do vegan. I don't do vegan. I know quite a few people that do vegan, and I have seen them, as I said before, go through horrific transformations in the process of doing that. My partner used to be vegan and isn't a vegan anymore. Not by my shout, that was something she'd done long before. But it's just... Moby put out on the end of the video a synopsis of basically everything that had gone through that movie that informed us in hindsight. So set in 2050 as such, looking back at what we've done to the planet, and oh my good God, this is what we're actually living through. But had put in there that if we had eaten better, so if we had eaten veg, and we had eaten fresh fruits, and we had eaten this and eaten that and eaten... But everything that, as I turned around and said, I've gone into a supermarket before and looked at these wonderful options, and every so often I look at my pocket and think, yeah, actually I may have enough that I can buy a couple of things. But this isn't a weekly occurrence, because I have a family to feed. And no matter how much you earn and how much you sort through with, unless you are on the type of money that, there you go, maybe the producers of this film are on, the options to buy stuff that are covered in plastic and all kinds of materials that are going to end up somewhere along the line being abused, not by my hand, not by a lot of people's hands that are watching this, but by some. Those are the ones that are going to cause the problem, and they cost pence as opposed to pounds. I don't think that Moby's been in a shop recently, and I don't think he's seen what the price structure is, and I don't think he's seen that what he is saying to people is the right message, but then he's doing nothing else to counteract the right message with going, ta-da, you know what, I'm going to approach shops, I'm going to approach huge manufacturers and go, you need to make your fruit and your fresh foods really, really cheap, and make your plastic junk stuff more expensive so that the balance is right and people will start eating correctly. But I did ask this message of Moby to just get in contact, just to give his side of what he thought at the end of 2050 and when he was sitting there and saying his piece. And it doesn't seem that he's replying. I don't know whether that's a case of he's too tall in the world that he can't reply to somebody that is actually giving constructive criticism to a video that he has made, or a movie, should I say, that he has made, with lots of very good points in it. But he's not responding. Now, why could that be? Could it be that he's made his money off of it? He's going to go and buy his fresh fruit and all of his fresh produce, and he's done his bits, and he's too tall to talk to the little people? I'm a little person. I want to know what his reply is, and he is not replying to me. So if anybody can get this video to Moby, please do, because I would love to have a reply. I'd love to have a message. I respectfully would love to have a message from you, Moby, if you are actually finally seeing one of these videos. Because I don't think you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing a lot of the picture, but you're not seeing it all. And to make a documentary like you did, which made an impact on me, most definitely, and has been recommended by me to others, you're not seeing the big picture, because I possibly believe you are not looking at the world in real terms and with real eyes. Just for your last section, the rest of it was pretty on the ball. So I will say again for the second time, Moby, if you are seeing this, please give your reply publicly so that we can actually find out whether there's a way around this, or whether there's something that you can do to make the little people in the world able to eat better. And I would totally agree with it. But sometimes the eating well is not cost effective on times that are hard. And at the moment, times are harder than most. So, again, this is me, Susie650, looking forward to a reply from Moby, or anybody that was involved with the making of, or one of the actors of Extinction 2050. Please contact, please somebody, please make this video be available to somebody who done something with that movie so that we can get a reply. And I'd love to hear from them. I really, really, truly would. Brilliant movie. Just want this piece cleared up. So with that being said, it's me signing out. And Moby, yeah, please get in contact. I would love to hear what you have to say. Again, that's Susie650, signing out.